What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Cloud Slayer channel. Today, back with the Ramble number 4, I do believe. Monday Ramble. I'm going to do a little bit of recap of the weekend of venturing down in the Twin Cities area. St. Paul, Minneapolis, stuff like that. We got to see some wonderful sights. On our way down, we hit up Dave's Hot Chicken in Minnetonka. So if you're ever in Minnetonka going through it, whatever, and looking for a good place to eat, it's there. But there's one thing right now, it's super busy. And, people love it. It tastes really good. That kale slaw on the slider sandwiches, top notch. Flavors blend very well. I think it's worth it. At least one time. If you don't like it, it's not your style, don't go back. If you like chicken sandwiches, definitely a go-getter for you. They have some with no flavoring on there. They go down to that. And then they go up to like a Carolina Reaper type one where you got to sign a waiver. And it's pretty freaking hot. I had the hot and Reaper. Matt had the mild and Reaper. We ate at our the not as hot ones, but we ended up going to the cemetery that night. It was called the Poor Man's Farm. They were pretty much unmarked graves. They had like weird symbols for like their names and stuff like that. So I don't know how they decipher it. Maybe it's a different language. I don't know, but I didn't really look too far into it as well and stuff like that, but it was fun. We sat there for, I want to say, at least an hour and a half till midnight, and we got audio recordings. Probably not the best because we didn't really catch anything. It was just us talking, asking questions, being kind of silly. And we had like a little prayer in there, we had to pray to the spirits that were there, possibly there. When we got there, it felt like they kind of demanded respect when we were there at the entrance and stuff like that. Paid respects, and you just felt how peaceful it was there. Like maybe they were at peace in that afterlife, So don't really know, stuff like that. Just speculation, right? Everybody feels different, probably, if they go visit that place. But that was down in Faribault, Minnesota. We went to the Wabasha Street Caves. That was really, really fun. A great tour. If you're going to take that tour, I recommend you do both. You do the Wabasha Street Caves tour, and you also do like the gangster tour. And then at the last Sunday of every month, they do like the paranormal tour. So I heard that one's really good, but that one sells out a month in advance. So you have to get that pretty fast, and especially if you want to see it. So. And they do like parties or some kind of get together on Thursdays, so everybody's welcome. You can always book like a wedding there and stuff like that, it sounds like. But top notch, very good presenters. We had the manager present it for us and tell us some of the histories and stuff like that. He does all the training for everybody that's there, and you can kind of tell from the second guy, because he was using some of the things he was saying and stuff like that. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's not as funny when you hear it like 2 times, 3 times, You're like, okay, it was funny the first time, but, whatever. But, it's kind of hard to be entertaining at the same time, which, I'm sure a lot of people understand. And, you're put on a spot to portray a character or something like that. So So the first part of the tour was awesome. They go through a lot of the histories and, like some of the corruptions that the government had at the time, in St. Paul, some of their agreements with the gangsters at that time. And, some of the cover-ups, they talk about it. And, like when they were being bribed, that they'd just sign off on it, and they have all the sign sheets and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. They talk about it. It'd be cool if we could have seen it, but we'd have to take a tour to the Capitol, I believe, in order to see that. Or I can't remember which building right now, but long drive back last night. So, but anyways, we did that. Highly recommend it. The gangster tour is like $12, but it's only $1 more if you do both of them together. So it's the cave tour is $49 normally, but it was $50 for both. So might as well pay another $1 and stuff like that. And, you won't be disappointed. It was awesome. You get preferential seating on the bus. So you can sit wherever the heck you want. They let you sit there first. So, and like I said, you won't regret it. And we end up heading like Taco Boco or something like that. It was a really good taco place. They didn't really have good burrito. The burrito was bland. Didn't taste like a Mexican style, It did. I know it was a Mexican place, but I heard there was a way better Mexican place down the road. I wish I would have known that. Credit to my buddy Jarek for telling us that. We stopped by at his house while we were in St. Paul. It was good seeing you, brother. I always appreciate seeing guys that I've known in my life, especially good people, good hardworking dudes that are down to earth and, stuff like that. So appreciated it, bro. And hope to see you again in the flesh, you know what I mean? So life's short. We all know that. Shit happens. It was unfortunate Eric couldn't come down. He planned on it. Some family issues arose, and ultimately couldn't make it. And as unfortunate as it is, that's life. That's life. Life's always going to happen, and the best thing you can do is understand and hope they're okay. It sounded like he was doing a little bit better. Gonna see him. Gonna talk to him, see what's up, and hopefully everything's all right. So. Much love to you, Eric. We love you, buddy, and stuff like that. We'll see. I'll talk to you at work if you're at work. Hopefully you're at work. So if not, I'll probably give him a call tonight or something. Hit him with a text. He doesn't like answer his text or whatever because he's old. So just kidding. But we ended up staying at Camp Faribault. That's in Faribault, Minnesota. It was a good campsite to be at. So if I do recommend it. They had like a swimming pool. They had a rec center. They have showers there. They have basketball hoop, the whole 9 yards for that. And a little dog walking place. So you can walk your dogs or some crap like that. And stuff like that. But we ended up going to the Hell's Tunnel. We checked out the Hell's Tunnel also, which was fun. I do have that posted on the video. So if you want to check the prior video to this one, then yeah, it just says Welcome to Hell, which was on the outside of that. And I just go through a quick walkthrough of that and, stuff like that. So I do got another video on TikTok. It's just how long it would take to, at a normal pace, to walk through the tunnel. So I don't want to post it on YouTube because I already have that other one. So if you're interested in seeing that, seeing some of the cave paintings on there in those tunnels, not cave paintings, they're, spray paint, graffiti and stuff like that, which was cool to see. So we ended up going to the Mill Ruins Museum yesterday, Sunday. I highly recommend that as well. It was like $12 for adults, which is not terribly bad. And I think they have tours every 20 minutes to half hour almost and stuff like that. They got some cool gift shop. It's just nice to be in that old historic building, So, and we end up going onto the dam by the waterfalls there. So it's real close by. So you can go check out that waterfall and the big old bridge there. And they have pictures of what it looked like originally or way back in the day. They had to preserve the surrounding area around it because it was like mostly like limestone and stuff like that. So the natural waterfall was starting to expand that. So they would have had to abandon a lot of those places down there in the cities in St. Paul if they didn't do something about it. So they end up making those concrete things to help absorb a lot of that natural damage caused from the waterfalls and stuff like that. So they have like a 15-foot drop further down and then comes down there and then has its like slope that they had to build onto there. So it's a pretty big dam looking thing too, So yeah, highly recommend it. If you get a chance to check out the Mill Ruins, you might as well check that out at the same time or beforehand. Parking was pretty cheap. It was like $2 for an hour. So every hour, you just, $2. Not too bad. You'll have plenty of time to look around there. You won't be able to walk very far. I mean, you'll be able to hit the tour up and walk onto that dam. You might want to get 3 hours if you plan on walking on that long old bridge, maybe 3-4 hours. So it takes up a lot of time, but it's worth it. And You know, I don't think you would regret it, especially if you like to learn some historical stuff. I remember when I was a kid, they took us there for a field trip. We were able to look at like the underground tunnels and stuff like that. It was cool. I think I was in like 3rd grade at the time, so long time ago, right? Early 2000s. So I didn't remember that, but I kind of remembered it when I seen the entrance to that. And I was like, dude, I think I went here. And then I kind of remembered that we had like a freaking school tour and stuff. We did check out the mill ruins when I was a kid, so it was freaking awesome. But yeah. I think I'm gonna conclude that here. We ended up just coming home after that. So it was awesome. Had a great time with my boy Matt Word. Shout out to Matt at the Gravy Nail. He has speed walk through of the tunnels as well. So if you guys enjoy this content, if you're brand new here, hit that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate it. And welcome to the channel, man. And if you're returning, dude, I appreciate you guys returning, man. I love you guys as always. And I hope you guys have a great day. I plan on doing more content and talking about stuff. And hopefully get some more video game content. I've been out of town this past weekend. And sometimes when I'm playing some video games, I just like, I don't know. It's just a game that I'm not too good at, well versed at. So I just don't stream it just because, I don't know. Sometimes my headphones are off or something like that. So, but if you guys want to drop by on the stream, drop by, say hi, bring some pie. I don't know. So, all right, but peace out, guys. Love you guys.